would probably be them. I wanted to see K-Shine and Goods, to keep it real. I'm not even going to lie. When they was spitting their little rounds, they was going off. The Smack card looked crazy, though. I ain't going to lie. It looked all right. We got 3 battles already. Geechee and Goods, Pat Stay and Shine. And I thought it was somebody else. Who the third battle that was announced for Smack Volume 6? B. Chilla Jones. Why are y'all saying that the winner of B. and Chilla Jones should get Champion of the Year? Where y'all coming at with that? What about Shine if he win? What about Geechee? I see people talk about Ill Will. What about Bill Collector? What has Chilla and B. done that solidifies them being a battle of the year with a win in December? I don't get it. Dave said you want Rum Nitty to take a year off. Damn. What? A whole year? No more Geechee. You tired of Geechee too? I just want to see history to be made, Dave. That's my thing about Geechee winning Battle of the Year. If he do this thing, the championship for 3 years in a row, that's crazy. I want to see history. You know what I mean? Not saying that other guys don't deserve it. I want to see history being made. And nobody is even mentioning Geechee. When we talk about Champion of the Year, like for the last couple months, even since the pandemic, it's just been Chilla Jones, B. Chilla Jones, B. I think that's probably one of the reasons why URL set this battle up. They done had good years, don't get it twisted, but I don't know. No Ivo, no Champion of the Year. Chilla been in this bag, B. been in this bag. Geechee done lost some battles this year. I'm not saying Geechee been undefeated. I gotta look back at the records between all these guys. I know Bill Collectors had a crazy year. K-Shine had a crazy, like, you don't see niggas that much, but the impact, man. I don't know. I just don't know why the battle rap community feel like, yo, it's a walk in the park for either Chilla or B. to walk away with the Champion of the Year shit. Unless it's, I don't get it. Both of them guys been dope. But Geechee, strength of schedule. K-Shine, strength of schedule. Gotta take all that into consideration. And then Geechee Gotti, him being the 2-time Champion of the Year already, defending champion, like, there's always going to be that target on your back when you the defending champ in anything. So it's a lot to be taken in consideration. I don't think we should be giving no special privileges to Geechee, but it's like niggas ain't showing no respect for his record, his schedule, the targets, the level of performance that he had to keep up regardless of winning or losing. I don't know, man. I think niggas be prisoner of the moment when it come to these awards. Bill and Holmesy wasn't that great of a battle. So there could be moments where you be like, I can't give it to Bill. But, you know, just to have niggas name. I'm like, we in December, so we should have finalists by now. 3 finalists, 5 finalists. But all I've been hearing since the pandemic has just been Chilla and B. Chilla and B. And them guys have definitely showed up. I ain't saying they don't deserve it at all, but I'm just like, what about K-Shine? What about Geechee? Them niggas' opponents have been tougher than Chillas and B. Dave says, sit down, Geechee. He getting dry. So you want Rum Nitty to sit down and Geechee. So you don't like the West or something? What about Danny Myers? Should Danny sit down? Because Danny done took a couple L's. Choked and all that. I don't know. K-Shine hands down. Y'all want to talk about the Queen of the Ring real quick, man, because I did. Let's talk about the Queen of the Ring real quick. I might as well do my power rankings now, for 1 through 5. Let's get into it real quick. So, y'all remember last couple days ago I went live, and I started my power rankings going into 2021 for Queen of the Ring. Not necessarily who's the top 10 best, just power rankings kind of is a barometer to gauge who got the most momentum, who might be the most dangerous going into the next year or the next quarter. So I came up with a list, a top 10 list of the female battle rappers on Queen of the Ring that I thought was probably the top 10 as far as power ranking go. Now, last time I started with 10 through 6, and I made a mistake here. I'm not going to lie, because once I went back, I realized something. Now, as y'all can see, I had RX number 10, Yoshi number 9, Coffee number 8, Misfit number 7. I had Miss Hustle. It was close. Miss Hustle, I was kind of going back and forth with Hustle being in the 5, but you know, after y'all see my 5, you know, y'all agree or disagree with the top 5. But I got Hustle coming in close at 6 right now in the power rankings. Where I kind of screwed up at was Couture. Couture only battled once, I think, last year, and it was versus Charlie Clips on Kings versus Queens. She did not win the battle, so initially I didn't even take her in consideration. I'm like, she ain't battle enough this year, and she lost the battle. But when we strictly talking about Queen of the Ring, she's definitely more dangerous than RX or Yoshi or Coffee Brown. She may be more dangerous than Misfit or Hustle. So I have to put Couture on this power ranking list, even though she hasn't battled that much this year, and that one battle she had, she lost. So what I think I do is put Yoshi number 10, Coffee number 9, Couture number 8, Misfit 7, Hustle 6. I think that's what I would go to. Dave said Couture is still a hype man. It's been that way. 40 number 1. You got E-Heart number 2. Official number 3. The last 2 you don't know. All right, well, let's get into it, man. This is my top 5 power ranking. Projected as probably the most dangerous females coming out of the Queen of the Ring for next year. So number 5, to me, we're going to get things started with the girl Casey J. Casey J, people have come on my show, said Casey J is the most dangerous female in battle rap right now at this point. We see what she did to Miss Merck. We see what she did to Swamp. A battle versus Barney Godiva. I like Barney personally in that battle myself, but I think they gave Casey the win as far as the votes go. So it was a toss-up putting Casey at 5 over Hustle, but I looked at their last 3 battles. Hustle had bigger battles, 40 bars, Lady Luck, and it was something else I think Hustle got into. But Casey J had Miss Merck on the same card, I believe. I think that was Royalty, that Hustle lost to 40. And Casey bodied Merck. Then she turned around, battled Swamp, 3-0 Swamp on Kings versus Queen on Caffeine. And then get the win versus Barney according to the votes. Hustle, some say lost to 40. She beat Lady Luck, but you know, I thought she should have like killed Lady Luck. It really wasn't the case. So I got Casey J slightly over Hustle. I'm putting Casey J number 5 on my power rankings for Queen of the Ring for 2021. Merck kind of bodied herself. That's a fact, because Merck is nice, Dave. I don't want to say that like I'm playing her, but I got Casey right now, number 5, projected on the power rankings for Queen of the Ring. Number 4, Vixen the Assassin. Vixen is another one that has caught so much momentum. She's been nice. She's been dope. She's been on Queen of the Ring before. She's kind of like spinning the block. This is her second go-round, if you will, on the Queen of the Ring. And she's capitalizing. You see what happened in the DNA battle. You see the classic she had with First Lady Flames. She was putting on battles in Milwaukee, doing her thing on Black Ice Cartel. Like, you know, she was on her shit. She had the 2-on-2 on URL with Miss Hustle. Vixen is dangerous, man. So, you know, when I look at Vixen and Casey, I would like to see that battle right now. But I got Vixen slightly over KCJ. I'm putting Vixen number 4 in my power rankings for next year. What you think about that, Dave? You fucking with Vixen? Okay, so you like that. Well, yeah, Vixen has been on a mission. Vixen has definitely been on a mission. All right, so number 3 for my Queen of the Ring projected 2021 power ranking. Now, again, don't forget, a power ranking does not mean these are the top 5 best or these the best. Power ranking has to do with you gauging who has probably the most momentum, who may be the most dangerous going into the next quarter or the next year. So coming in at number 3 on my list, E Hart. E Hart. Last time we saw E Hart, she lost to K-Shine. Nothing to sneeze at. K-Shine is a savage. I can't even remember when the last time K-Shine clearly lost a battle. So E Hart, before that, she was doing her thing. She had the little slip up with the 2-on-2 with her and 40. I don't put that all on her. When she battled girls, when she won that Queen of the Ring, like, she damn near unbeatable. So even though she may have not had the greatest year, or she ended the year off that great, you know, losing the shine clearly, I don't think there's many girls that still want to fuck with E Hart. I think these girls already know. So we ain't going to play no games with E Hart and make it seem like she fell off. You know what I mean? Yeah, Shine may have not lost a round in like 2 years, bro. I'm not even going to lie. Because I thought he should have got Champion of the Year last year when Geechee got it for the second time. In that whole year, I couldn't recall K-Shine really losing a round. Amazing. But, you know, getting back to the get back, E Hart, definitely, I'm putting number 2 or number 3 in my power ranking. So here we go. Number 2. I know y'all ready. Oh, shit now. Oh, shit now. What is this going to come down to? Because y'all know whatever number 2 is, y'all should know who number 1 is. So, with all due respect, in my opinion, number 2 on my projected power ranking for Queen of the Ring going into the new year is none other than 40 Bars. 40 Bars to me would have been number 1, even losing to Official on Watch the Throne, if she would have gave me a complete battle. That third round she did, I just really was not impressed. It was so short. It was like she didn't give a fuck. And this is the same stuff we was going at Surf about. So she lost some points with me going into this power ranking because she seemed comfortable. I don't like that. But 40 has been killing this year. Beat Hustle. Great battle versus Official. You know what I'm saying? Great battle versus Official. But she got to finish that job. Beat Surf. Like, 40's a problem. No question. But, you know, losing to Official and how she lost to Official, not that she got bodied. She didn't bring it all. You know, I was not impressed with that. We just got at Surf her last battle for doing that. That's how she was able to beat Surf. She beat Hustle. That been a battle people been waiting for years. So she showed up that night. People been waiting for Official versus her for years. She showed up for the most part that night. Just not enough. So people may argue with this, but I'm putting hustle. 40 bars. Number 2. And of course, number 1, I got Official being the most dangerous, or number 1 on the Queen of the Ring power rankings going into 2020-21. I think Official, her body of work, yeah, she lost to Arsenal. Yeah, she lost to Rum Nitty. I favored 40 to beat Official. But you can't sneeze at battling opponents like Arsenal and Rum Nitty, especially back-to-back. Like, those guys are unreal. And she held her own. It wasn't like she got dog walk. She had good performances. She had a good performance against 40. You know, she done had other battles on other little platforms. Like, Official has been doing her thing. And it don't seem like she missing a beat. She got the 40 battle over with. You know what I mean? She done battled Couture before. She done battled Hustle. She done battled Jazz. She done battled E-Hart, I believe. She battled Misfit. So, Official, her scope is really open right now. She might can do what she want. And it might just be focused on guys. I don't know how that's going to play out. Dave, you disagree. Let's see what you talk. Let's say you said you're not mad at that. You could have had her foot on the gas more for Official, but you still got 40 to battle 2-1. Okay, so you got 40 beating Official. All right. I wish we could do some live recaps on that, but that's my top 5. Official number 1, 40 number 2, E-Hart number 3, Vixen number 4, and KCJ number 5 on my power rankings for next year. You know, we're doing power rankings every quarter, so in about 3 months, we're going to come back, spin the block, and do it again when it comes to the power rank, and see if anyone went up, went down. So a lot of ladies in the culture doing their thing, so this was kind of tough, but that's my list. Rum Nitty played with Official. Yeah, Arsenal, you know, they were clearly better, but to me, it wasn't like Official came to Caffeine and stuck up the place. She did good. She just didn't do enough to beat them guys. And it's not like them guys are mid-tier. Arsenal's a legend. You know, everybody fucking with Rum Nitty. You know, the Gunline King. So. This K-Shine Pat Stay battle, though. I'm going with K-Shine in a clear one. I want to say 30. I think Pat Stay need that momentum of the crowd. He a main stage battler. To me, he just got to show me something different. But I got a little bit more respect to say he going to get 30 by Shine. You know, he got them moments where as though even if Shine have a good round, Pat Stay might have like 2 different lines in his round that are sticking in people's mind, and people will give him the win like that. So I've seen that happen before. So 2-1 K-Shine right now, in my opinion, over Pat Stay for Smack, Volume 6. Yeah, man. I'm about to get up out of here. About to be lunchtime and all that. Yeah, I don't know how Pat Stay gonna do without no crowd, bro. It's gonna be kind of crazy. We're gonna have to see. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all stay safe. Probably go live a little bit later on and shit, depending on what's going on, man, in the battle rap community. Y'all stay safe and all that, though, man. I'm out.